Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey. So make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I want to come on here and talk about the whole Damon Dash situation, honey. So if you guys do not know, the other day, Damon Dash caught Lee Daniels' ass, okay? Basically slipping at the Diana Ross concert. So let me go ahead and break down, the whole backstory, okay? So what went down is that back in 2014, Damon Dash sued Lee Daniels, okay? This was before he came out with the movie Precious. He had borrowed Lee Daniels $2 million so that way he could help him on some, independent movies and things like that. Lee Daniels was supposed to pay him back within a few months. Lee Daniels never paid him back, so he took him to court in 2014. In 2015, Damon Dash won. They ended up doing a settlement, okay? And part of that settlement is that Damon Dash was supposed to have executive production rights on the Richard Pryor movie. And then because Harvey Weinstein was involved in that, they ended up scrapping the movie altogether. He was also supposed to get money on the back end from Empire and on other shows that Lee Daniels worked on. So that was part of the settlement agreement. Since 2015, Lee Daniels has been basically avoiding Dame Dash. He has refused to pay him. And this is why Dame Dash caught his ass slipping, honey, and confronted him in front of everybody. I want you guys to go ahead and watch this video, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
I know there's usually a curfew here that tell you to get off the stage, but here's what. I broke my ankle. That's why I couldn't move around, guys. Could you see I couldn't move? I was doing lots of hand movement. I did it again. I was playing with my grandkids and I broke my ankle. Okay. All right, so I want to move the energy in the room right now. I want everybody hands in the air. We're going to do reach out and touch with this beautiful, incredible orchestra, okay? Reach out and touch, hands in the air, everybody. Move the energy. Move it around. Hey. And sing with me if you know the words. Come on. Reach out and touch.
Let me not spit out my damn tea. Y'all see how scared Lee Scamiels was looking? We're going to call him Lee Scamiels instead of Lee damn Daniels, okay? He looked like he's about to damn shit himself when Damon Dash went up to him and confronted his ass. And that's what he gets, okay? So I got some more tea for y'all. I want to go ahead and shout out my Philly subscriber who slid in my DM and sent me the information for this full interview. So if you guys do not know, Dame Dash did a 25-minute interview with Quincy Harris on WRNB 100.3 in Philly. And basically, he broke down the whole situation. He talked about why he confronted Lee Daniels. And he also stated that he's tired of, funding people's dreams, helping, believe in them, helping them out financially, only for them to feel like they don't have to pay him back. He spoke on not only Lee Daniels, but his ex-wife, Rachel Roy, and a few other people that he borrowed money to, and then they just felt the need not to pay him back. So this whole situation is nuts. I want you guys to go ahead and listen to a snippet of this interview. Check this out, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
And recently we saw, what's going on. We saw you going at Lee Daniels. Can you just tell us about this, situation? Like, what happened?
I mean, it's real simple. I gave him $2 million for one project, which was The Woodsman. And when I made my money back, he asked me to put that money into Shadow Boxer. And I was very apprehensive about it because that was my working capital to remain independent for my movies, and he promised me, he guaranteed I'd get my money back in like 3 months.
And what year was that?
3 years before Precious. I don't even remember. Wow. It's been so long. And, the movie, the way he presented to me was like, yo, it's a platform to showcase my directing skills. But I'm like, yo, this is my money for working capital. And he was like, I promise.
Anyone that grew up with him, why does his mother deserve to get, and I'm not disrespecting his mom, but he bought his mom a house. And he bought that money, bought his mom a house with money that I would have bought my kids something. I got to pay my kids college. Why should his people get stuff over me first? I don't understand that. Just give me my money back and then don't go do what you got to do. But it's just flagrant.
Dame, why do you think people feel like you can support their dreams and when it's time for them to pay you back, they don't do it? Why do you think that keeps happening?
It's because I always put love before business. I always put empathy before business. They take advantage of that shit because I really want to help. I'm used to putting people before I put myself, and I'm just used to it. But I don't know why people, maybe they insecure, they want all the credit, or they just straight up greedy. I don't know. But it's usually the people that have no concept of putting up their own money are always the ones that never want to pay back because they don't know what it is to really have $2 million and give it to somebody. They don't know what it is to invest in somebody but themselves. They only get a salary. He in it for the salary. His credit. So bottom line is, after that, I tried his lawyer, called my lawyer. Me and him got on the phone, and he just started selling me dreams. Like you said, he's trying to tell me I'm gonna put you on this other movie. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be on another movie. I just want my money. Yeah. And I'm just saying, anybody that knows him, ask him why he doesn't think I should get my money. But like, how do you work with that kind of scumbag? I don't think whoever works with him is like looking the other way. Like, ask him, like, yo, how you justify this shit? Taking that man kid money like that and not giving it back and running around here doing all kind of announcements, having deals, buying shit, and you're not even gonna pass the plug. It's just disrespectful.
Dame.
But again, I had other shit to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit didn't define me. You know, I'm a man. I could have been blew him up. You know what I'm saying? But as opposed to that, he black. He used the black card. Black people funded this shit, and he don't even want to pay black back. What type of shit is that? He keep making movies about the black experience, but he's making it harder. And when we do stick together, look how he treats us.
You were talking about, I know you have a book out called Culture Vulture, and in your caption on Instagram, you said Lee Daniels is a culture vulture. Can you explain what that term means for people that don't know what that means?
He takes from the culture, but he doesn't give back. And what's really messed up is he's from where I'm from, so he knows the struggle. He knows how important it is for us to remain independent. He took my independent money and went corporate, just like they all do. Now, I'm not going to call out no names, but y'all start looking under the hood and look at what goes on with everybody. I put everybody on, and when they get corporate, they shut the door. I don't know why they all do that, man.
All right, so you guys just heard a snippet of that interview. If you guys want to hear the whole interview, I will post a link down below. You guys can check it out. This entire situation is just really sad. And I think what's even sadder is the fact that, this is why a lot of black folks don't like to go into business with each other or help other black people out. Lee Scamiels basically asks this black man to fund something for him, to believe in him, to invest in him, only for him to run off and not pay him back. Would he do this to a white business owner? Would he do this to a white company? It's sad that we're always so quick to shit on our own, to not look out for our own, to not pay our own people back. And I think that's the saddest part of this. Lee Scamiels has been owing Damon Dash this money since before he even produced Precious. And he has yet to pay him back. And we all know that Lee Daniels has seen $2 million over and over again, not only from the revenue from Precious, but from Empire, from Star, and from all the other things that he's involved in. So for him to not pay back Dame Dash is just ridiculous. And I think at this point in time, folks need to boycott Lee Daniels. He's very, very problematic. Monique also spoke on him a while back. But what I find funny is that when Monique was blasting him, Dame Dash said nothing. He didn't come out to have Monique's back. He didn't come out to say anything to support Monique, which is unfortunate. But yeah, Lee Daniels is really shady. A lot of people have been talking about him forever in the industry, okay? All right, so we got some breaking news. So as of today, Lee Daniels is finally speaking out. He's meeting with TMZ's Rock Rants, and basically she's confronting him about the whole Damon Dash situation. And Lee Daniels is admitting that he owes Damon Dash money and that he claims that he will be paying him. I want you guys to go ahead and watch this interview, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
I feel that him going up to you at the concert was acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
And how did that make you feel?
Well, I was uncomfortable. It was a very uncomfortable thing. And here's the thing. It made me think. I thought he was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me think because when nobody in Hollywood was giving me money after my Academy Award, unprecedented with Halle Berry, nobody was giving me money. Damon's crazy ass was crazy enough to give me money for The Woodsman and for Shadowboxer. And that investment, the investment for Shadowboxer didn't pay off.
But it was an investment, right?
It was an investment, but
not a loan.
It was an investment, but I looked him in the eyes and I told him, that you would get your investment back. This black man gave me money when nobody, not Disney, not Sony, not TriStar, not Paramount, not Warner Brothers, for a film. He did it. And so for that, he deserves his money. And so I'm going to work out something for him to get him, because I am in the position now to get it to him. So I'm going to get it to him, because I think that that's the right thing to do. And it sadly took that wake-up call during Diana reach out and touch somebody's hand for me to realize that, and for me to sit with myself. He believed in me when nobody else did.
So
and for that,
that's
he deserves.
the reason.
Yes, he deserves.
So that's
it.
more so. It's not
It's
that you
personal
owe
for me.
him. It's more so that
it's personal to me.
It's a personal situation. But on paperwork, you don't owe him anything. It's more so, thank you, because you looked out and you believed in me, and now
when nobody else did.
Yes. So I'm gonna give you, if that's what makes you happy, then here it goes back. Correct? Like that type of deal.
I'm happy that I'm in the position to give him his investment back, even though the movie didn't make money. I don't know that I would be successful if it weren't for him. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it really became, I had to get quiet with myself to think that, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have went on to make The Butler and/or Precious and/or Empire. Do you know what I mean? He was part of my journey. And for me to turn my back on that was wrong. But we're going to squash it.
That's good.
And I feel good about it. You know what I mean? Like, he needs it right now. And I'm happy to help him because he was helping me. If I'm in his shoes and I'm looking at it from his perspective, and those years had gone by and he looked at it as a loan, I would be angry, I think. I don't think I'd be angry enough to put a camera on me. No, I don't think so. But everybody to each his own,
Yeah.
And I have nothing but respect for that man for giving me that $2 million.
Do y'all see how shady this damn Lee Scamiels is? He goes, well, since he needs it, I'm willing to help. No, he doesn't need it. You owe it to him, okay? And I don't understand why it took public embarrassment for you to reflect on how you did Damon Dash wrong, okay? Because you damn sure didn't need public embarrassment to walk up to him and ask him to loan you that money. But it's funny how it took public embarrassment for you to humble yourself and claim to pay this man back. Personally, I'm not feeling his response. I feel like his response was very arrogant. You know what I'm saying? He's still full of himself. He admitted that this man helped him. This man looked out for him when no other white companies or white banks would have looked out for him. And yet and still, he still has not paid him back. Why do you need to go on to TMZ and tell TMZ that you're going to pay him back? He literally within 24 hours could have wired him the $2 million. But once again, Lee Scamiels is running his mouth. He's trying to clear up his reputation. He's trying to make himself look good. It's going to be very interesting if he ends up really paying back Damon Dash. Because we know if he does, Damon Dash will be speaking about it. And if he doesn't, Damon Dash will definitely be blasting him. But I'm glad that Damon Dash put him on blast. Lee Daniels, you need to pay that man what you owe, okay? In my damn Boondocks voice. Pay what you owe, fool. You knew that you owed that man $2 million, and instead you're sitting here trying to skate around the question and say, well, since he needs it. No, it's not about him needing it. It's about you owing him that money and you doing what's right, okay? This is why black folks don't want to work with other black folks, because of shady people like you. You're making it bad for other black people to go into business together, because once you get your comeuppance, you forget about the folks who looked out for you when your ass was dead broke and struggling. So I'm not feeling this interview at all. He needs to go sit down somewhere with his cocky, arrogant ass. You better pay Dame Dash what you damn owe. And that's why we say in the South, the same folks you see on your way up are the same folks you see on your way down. This is all the way bogus, and I'm glad that Dame Dash put his ass on blast. You guys saw Lee Daniels basically admitting that he owes Dame Dash that money. He thought he could run from Dame Dash forever. Dame Dash seen his ass through that motherfucking crowd and was like, you know what? Today I got time, cuz.
Today I got time, cuz. On that day I was acting cool, cuz. Nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? I don't fuck with you, cuz. You disrespecting me. I don't fuck with you, cuz. You disrespecting me. I go hard, cuz.
Y'all know I have to insert that damn meme. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire messy ass situation, honey. once again concerning Lee Daniels refusing to pay Dame Dash and Dame Dash basically blasting him to the world on what a scam artist he is. And then do you feel like he's sincere and he's just trying to clean up and save face because he was blasted publicly and right now his reputation is in shambles? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Hey you guys, it's your girl T and I hope you really enjoyed that video. If you want to know more about my look of the day or if you want a way to contact me concerning advertisement and sponsorship deals, definitely feel free to click my description box. There's plenty of information in there. Please stay tuned for the next video. Talk to y'all later.